Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Series Futsal Round 10 here, the second game of the evening between Altona Knights and Campbellfield Futsal Club. And joining me in the commentary box is the Chief, Peter Parfamos. Peter, this game's going to be a cracker. Both teams coming off a win last week, I do believe. And it'll be interesting to see how they go tonight. All to play for.
Oh,
actually, Campbellfield lost, sorry.
Campbellfield lost last week to, was it Fitzroy
4-2?
They need to bounce back. Campbellfield need to bounce back, and it's no better way to bounce back than getting a solid win here against the Altona Knights, who enjoyed a big win last week up against Pascal, I believe.
Yep.
Frano Sarich in absolute superb form last week, as he has been for years now. One of the finest keepers Series Futsal has seen, and he's some will say at his peak, still young enough to play many more seasons, and it's all to play for Campbellfield, the Warriors. They've got to keep that heat, that pressure on Fitzroy and Moreland. As we see the ladder, Siv Karofsky talk us through it, explain why the goal difference and so forth. Now, Moreland's already had a win, so yeah.
Yep, so it is head-to-head, so Moreland have beaten Fitzroy, so that's the reason why Moreland are on top. Obviously, when they play this next time around, if Fitzroy happen to win, then obviously that will change the scenario, might go to goal difference, but that's the table. Moreland on 27 points, Fitzroy 24, Campbellfield 18, Wolves 15, Cart 9, Altona 9, Melbourne AKU 9 and Pasco on 0. So if Altona can win, they go to 12 points. If Campbellfield win, they go to 21, 3 points behind Fitzroy, who are playing this evening. But they need a win. That is the main thing. We've still got plenty of games left to go. We've got 11 games left in the season.
Yep, and the transfer window does open up.
It does.
It opens up, and there's going to be froth pouring from everywhere.
We've already been rumoured to have a international player who's played at 3 World Cups. We've sent out our spies and our network out, giving us nothing at the moment, but we'll keep
No, there has
further.
been, no, the spy hasn't, but Victor Demopoulos came on with a real good point, saying that the Solomon Islands have been to 3 World Cups.
They have indeed, yes.
And the Solomon Islands have got players that are pretty much living in Australia, because the sauce also, and that's not the bolognese sauce or the Napolitana sauce. This is the futsal froth sauce.
It's the garlic sauce, the
Oh.
cream of the cream.
This thing here has got pesto mixed in as well. But we're talking about some froth that's coming from the East Coast now. We've narrowed it down.
The East
And
Coast.
what's his name? Kokologlu,
Yeah.
Adam, isn't it? Adam
Yep.
Kolokoglu, also known as Kolak, and his man Shendeb, Omer Shendeb, keeping it very tight to their
Very
chest.
tight lid.
Not letting us know.
Not even a little hint of it at all. Usually they throw us a bit of a bone, but today, nothing whatsoever. So as you can see, the lineups there, and you can see HD back, and also James Zaba, who has served his 1-match suspension. Hayden Kanjo out.
It's just funny seeing on YouTube, obviously our accents.
They're not picking it up.
He's not picking up, and it says the nearest toilet led by. Look at these unbelievable scenes here. If you're reading the closed captions underneath, it just goes to show Siv Karofsky, we need speech therapy.
Maybe we need it. You can see Hayden Kanjo holding his shirt out there before, so not sure why he's out.
Is he resting it? Is he resting the shirt?
Mate, he took it out and put it up. It's the number 10, Kanjo, on there. You know, maybe had a big holiday as Cambo get us underway, and we'll go through the lineups. It is Uberi Cicek. You got Enrique Pimenta winning the armband, Arturo Diaz, and looks like that's Daniel Souza.
And just to mention, last time these two met, I don't know if I might have been daydreaming, the last time they met, Campbellfield was a slender victory, 5-4. It was the second game of round 3. It was a massive close game, 5-4 in the end. Altona just losing out there. The series will be won, and it's almost the first one. And we haven't got Frano in goal.
Viv Derong in goal, so interesting that one. And as Mazen Abdullah back in, and you have Kojo Brown
And it looks like Mason, who sat on the pine last week, all week, now on the pitch, starting.
Yeah, Nico Valkoski there, Michael Latini.
Oh, almost finding its way through. Viv Richards had to pull out a save.
And Edison Ponari and Nico Valkoski. So, interesting lineup there. If no Frono Sarek, maybe on the bench.
Might be injured or something.
Could be.
We know in the warm-up we saw, there's a big opening. Edison left side behind. Oh, would have been a trick shot there as Latini plays the glory.
Left foot Latini letting one go. Just testing out Mazen Abdallah.
Tell you what, it would have been one for the highlight reel, even though it looked like he didn't mean it. I'm sure he meant it.
No, they all mean it. They all mean it. And Altona, as I said, it's a big task for them tonight. They do
it's huge.
They do have the players behind them. Can they do it? Mo Mata returning for Altona as Souza almost getting a mix-up. Mazen bringing it back in.
And Campbellfield need a win this week and next week. They're up against Moreland.
Oh, you bet! Chichek just went bang, bang.
Snappity crack on the non-preferred and the top scorer of the season.
Right foot, that's unlike him.
Gets his 22nd goal of the season. Have a look at this, Mason Abdallah. Picks it up like the mad cat he is. Have a look at that with one-hand glove. Throws the stickiness all the way. Beautiful touch there by the Raging Bull. And You Beauty snaps the right foot past Viv Richards. And Viv just watched that go all the way into the top corner.
Lovely turn from Valkoski there. Getting manhandled by two.
And what a start for Campbellfield and that man, You Beauty.
Just absolutely sent that one in the back of the net. The shorts are still getting tighter and tighter each round. There's Pimenta, and good block there from Valkoski. So Altona on the back foot early. You can see Frono Sarek is sitting on the bench, so could be precautionary.
Could be a reason. There could be a good reason why he's sitting on the bench. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to bring all the action to you. We're going to froth it all the way through. Opportunity there. And Souza, Daniel Souza with a flying header, but hits the point out of the head and goes out. Richards with a ball over the top. We go, could have been a free kick. No free kick. Coach Brown has to get up. Little touch there. Enrique. Captain Enrique. Our officials for this game. Brown.
Good work.
Almost gets, but the Mad Cat got hit in the box there. Looks like he's going to be okay.
He's taken one. So just need a couple of...
Might have to walk across and ask Viv Richards on the other side for the box. He's coming in unprepared.
Might just need to do a couple of sit-ups. Get the air back in.
Funny, how does the air go out, huh?
Unbelievable. So Viv the wrong. And it goes long again. Out of the way. Souza linking up with Pimenta.
Lovely ball cut out beautifully by Kojo Brown. Does well, Latini to get it away. Edison, it's a run in the park here. And the Mad Cat, cool as a cool cat.
Bit of a worm boomer there from Arturo Diaz, the Raging Bull. They're wrong. Edison Ponari goes back to Valkoski. Latini. Looking for the through ball, but straight out to the Mad Cat. So Cambo off to a good start so far.
Done well so far, that's for sure. 1-2 will be played. The Raging Bull almost found its way to Valkoski at the...
Almost an own goal there.
Yes, had to get the heart beating a bit quicker. Souza nicely touch. Enrique with a little touch. And Kojo Brown goes with the axe. Enrique, he'll be held up there by You Beauty. The two left footers combining. The Raging Bull comes in to take control. As that specimen Costa gets us on the pitch now, just taking control. Enrique. Arturo Diaz. Souza's fitted in beautifully, hasn't he?
He has. He's just slotted in perfectly. And good crowd in for this game.
Good crowd. The weather's getting better. And the phobia is sort of dissipating a bit every week. That dreaded phobia had been around for a long time, Sivkorovsky.
It has indeed. It's good to see finally people waking up.
As the ball will be brought back in, Arturo Diaz asking for 5. As you beauty with a big shot just wide.
So both teams not clinical at the moment. Oh, he's in two minds there, Viv the wrong. And is that 4 seconds?
Richards got caught. No ball, said the referee.
There, so it looks like Kojo Brown and Pimenta.
Yes.
Exchanging pleasantries there. And that's going to be one to watch here. Could really spark up a little bit later
We
on.
saw in the first game, Sanchez getting sent off after a second.
Oh, lovely turn, Souza.
Lovely ball, and almost Edison gives a do not argue to Chichek. You beauty.
Not something he can easily do.
The unit went down.
Tell you what, those shorts are getting even tighter. And
He looks like he's dropped a couple of Ks, I reckon.
he has.
He's getting a tighter top, you reckon?
I reckon he's getting smaller shorts.
Smaller shorts,
The
maybe.
top is getting tighter. Look at
be
it.
part of the his persona.
Stretched to the max there.
It's we've been said for a long time, the world is a stage and we are just mere actors. As Latini blazes a glory and Arturo Diaz, no problem at all.
Murphy Cisse coming on for a run here. So
Altona also another big game next week. They got Carlton first up for round 11. The transfer window will well and truly open. Who's going to be active? Who knows? Next week's big clashes as well. We've got this week to worry about right now. Not that we're worried, because this is not any type of futsal, Sivkarovsky.
it is serious futsal, Pete.
This is serious futsal, and it always brings something comes up, controversy, you name it, something happens. Enrique can go poppity crack, and Valkovsky, no problem.
There's the Silverman coming on.
The silverware man, the man that boasts with the most silverware. It was a cut shot there. Silverman heads all the way to Thomastown train station.
See Mo Mata on as well, so both teams making substitution, and again,
Viv Richards, no ball, says the referee here. Bring it back in a very dangerous position. Frane Sarich sitting on the pine, must be some serious damage done.
it must be to keep him off playing. He's not someone that likes to come off at all. In a very dangerous spot here. Pimenta over the ball. Will he lay it off to Chichek, or will he give it to the Silverman? Trying to have everyone in that wall. Lays it off Chichek.
Oh, top bins only.
Bang again. And it's just a top bins night for him. And he's extended his goal scoring form, and that's what, 23, Pete?
That's got to be 23 or 24. Let's double check. Let's look at this first. Talk us through it.
And look at this. Pimenta was looking to lay it off to Silva, but just last second,
Look
and
at this.
Chichek, just like the Red Sea.
Did
the
we
wall,
get a top angle there, Michael? If we can get a look at the top angle.
The wall just departed like the Red Sea. There's Michael Aya on now. HD. Gets around nicely. HD, look at the square at Pimenta.
The goals go down. It's pandemonium.
Wow, Enrique, you would have put all money on that one that he was going to score and just couldn't keep it down.
Let's have a look at the top angle of the top corner. Sivkarovsky, what do you reckon?
Oh, look at this.
The spiders?
Top yep.
Oh, that's spider territory.
And
He knew once he left the boot, didn't he?
Yeah, Mo Mata just not even bothering to face that one that was going in. He knew straight away as soon as a whistle passed his ear. Arturo Diaz, the raging bull, pickpockets. As we see the Silverman now, lovely bit of ball here. Silverman goes for a run, squares it. Good work by Durong. AR. HD still going. AR.
Goal!
Oh.
Mad Cat comes up, sweeps it like a cool cat. Little 1-2 touches, HD. High definition. Yaya just tramples on HD. He says, forget about this 4K stuff. Get on the floor and clean it.
He's absolutely chopped him down, and here's a yellow card.
It was like a branch, and the axe just came right through and just whipped it right off, ready for firewood.
He was sharpening that axe all morning today, Pete.
Oh, yeah, very lucky. Did he get away with not a yellow?
Yeah, he got a yellow.
He got a yellow, okay. Here's the raging bull, 1-2. Cho! Enrique.
Try to do a little cheeky chip. They get a corner still. Cambo leading 2-0, 12 minutes 40. It is a corner for them. Looking to push on here.
So Ubidi started 21 goals before today. He's kicked 2 already, has he?
Yep.
It's on 23. And it's the nearest rival at the moment without playing.
HD.
Starts again all the way. This is dangerous play. Here's Pinner. Little clippity clap and the Raging Bull.
Tackle.
No problem at all. Arturo Diaz.
So next best is
Scotty 17. He's still yet to play. He's playing up last game
last
tonight.
game against Pasco. So
And we know that Cosimo Russo just popped in a couple of goals to make it about 13. And after that, Elias Parthamos on 12. He's yet to play too. So it's heating up. Beauty making a bit of a run for it now.
Yeah.
Making the gap a bit longer, a bit wider. And he's on a yellow. They've got to be careful with but he gets the free kick on that occasion. Now, as far as the assists go, Scott Rogan on 14 assists. Arturo Diaz, the Raging Bull out there, he's got 10 assists. And then people that are wondering why Cosimo Russo is not banging every goal is because he's third on the chart with 8 assists. So a lot of froth pouring
Jabani,
out.
good save. Jabani coming on for Cambo. So after a big week on the Gold Coast, so good to see he's managed to get out of that one alive. Him and Aiden Kanjo. Maybe Aiden Kanjo still feeling the effects of it. As the ball's kept in, is this a chance? Pira, goes with the toe poke.
Yanni Pira trying with a non-preferred there. Score 2-0. Almost played 13 minutes. Chabani, he's been fantastic. HD, full definition. Oh, lovely play by the Silverman. HD and a good save by Viv Richards. HD, little touch. Arturo Diaz, 10 assists. He's looking to get a couple more. This time he's looking to get in the back of the net.
It's a good save there. Going for us and good work by Matthew Cisse. Comes back the other way. HD now looking to square it.
Ball.
Good save.
Here we go again. Yaya cleans up. Here's Cisse. He's got the Raging Bull in front. Cisse opens up the space and a crackety pop. The worm burned its way with a hop, skip and a jump, but wide.
Mad Cat had it covered. Both teams on 3 fouls, Pete. 10 minutes to go in this half.
Hope you're enjoying our coverage of round 10 of the 2022.2 season. Live from Thomastown in the Series Futsal Arena. My name is Peter Partham, so I'm joined here by Alex Sivkarovsky, another mad frother. We hope you're enjoying it because if you are watching, you are a mad frother. Here we go.
Going for a bit of a run, Cisse.
He's got work to do. Yaya tries to turn. HD, he's going to get clipped again. He's got to be careful, Yaya. It's on a yellow.
Yeah. Chibani looking to go long. Good work.
Does well.
Altona just need to get something going. No matter. Lovely ball across.
Two left footers combine. Here comes Chibani, mops up the Silverman. Gives it away to Yaya. Still Altona persisting. We saw in the earlier game that AKU persist, Melbourne AKU, but they did go down 6-0 in the end. They've got to be careful here, Altona.
Mucking around with it a bit at the back here. They finally get it past halfway line. No matter not happy with his teammates as a host of changes. There's Kojo Brown coming on and Nico Velkovsky. Lovely ball over the top, ball looking to square it there.
Really yelling and screaming in the background, isn't it?
Yeah, Arturo Diaz just not happy with his charges at the moment. Another ball over the top.
Oh, he's got to be careful.
There.
We've seen last week a couple of controversial on-the-line touches, referees deeming them out, but that one there looked juicy into the court.
Right in. That was it was in the court.
I've seen players being sent off for stuff like that. Yeah. So maybe the referees have relaxed on that, but in the early days that was a red card or a yellow card minimum.
Chibani trying to
saw last week whether they were out or not.
Adam Cooperman was out.
I don't know. Even Elias on the other side, you can't tell whether it was out. I thought the referees were very lenient on that occasion.
Punari battling hard. Velkovsky, it's good work. Souza
leaves it behind, but gets and a piggyback on the middle of the court there. Edison said to Souza, "Let's go for a little dance." And a yellow card. Ciaras gives Edison one to ponder. And Campbellfield have put away 53 goals this season, add another 255. And Fitzroy have put away 58. And they're all in the 50s, the three big cats. We've got Campbellfield kicking 53 before this game. Fitzroy 58. Moreland have now kicked 50, including their 6. So very evenly matched to the pointy end of the ladder, Sivkorovsky.
Yes, and Fitzroy playing Pasco tonight. So will we see Pasco taking another double-digit loss tonight? They have a full squad here. We'll look at
They've got a good squad, haven't they, on pen and paper?
They do. It's just it's not just clicking at the moment as
Poof!
Shabani lets one go, and having a look at the Fitzroy squad, they've pretty much got everyone in except for Coconut.
He's not playing. He was playing last night.
He was indeed in the Clubs Cup, so he's not playing. So look, it's going to be interesting if you got Danush Rosula coming back in for Pasco.
Is he? Danush Rosula there. It's a big in. They've had the young keeper, Jaram. But Jaram is 17 years old, done a great job so far. Suza cops a bit of a hip and shoulder there by Valkovsky, but no problem, says the referee on the near side. It's Sisse, starts again. Sisse clips it in between. The Mad Cat had to be careful.
Had to backpedal a little bit there.
Mad Cat almost caught unaware. He looked like he had under control. It was just a way of not landing in the back of the net. Himself, that is. As Sisse will go bang. No, he slows it down. Chabani just measures it up. Valkovsky across goal, dangerous, and the Silverman too smart, wins possession.
So they've stemmed the flow a little bit as HC just couldn't keep it down. It's only 2-0 Cambo. Thanks to 2 goals from Uberi Cicek, but Altona need to get on the scoreboard. That's where it counts. Souza softly cushioned header back to the Mad Cat. He's got to be careful. He's on 3 there.
Yes.
Silverman looking up. Nothing in front. We'll go back to Jabani. Looking for the line. Oh, that was lovely from HD. Valkovsky now. Little shimmy and shake. Still going Valkovsky. Couple of challenges.
Walter Silva, says here he's only kicked 2 goals. Surely he's kicked more than 2 goals.
I would say he's kicked more than that. It's HD now. Wins it. Can he get those long legs? And that's good defending there from Kojo Brown. Used his body well. So interesting. Hopefully we can get a sideline reporter, Costa Tomatopoulos, onto why Frano Saric is on the bench. It has to be very serious for him to not be playing. We've seen him in battles where he's come out second best and still stayed on.
Maybe he's at that point now where he's got to give that body the rest now.
Yeah, maybe.
It does take its toll. Series futsal pretty much played all year round. There will be, the format has changed a bit where you'll get the 2.5 week break in Christmas. And we're looking at another break in the middle of the season just to give the players a bit of rest. It's a lot of games, especially when Club Cup's on.
Cicek looking for his hat-trick there. Looks like they've only had a bit of a slight fingertip touch. They go again, Cambo now. Oh, it's pinched. And they'll just get pegged back a little bit as we head into the last 4.5 minutes here in this first half. Cambo leading 2-0. Both teams know 3 points is valuable, especially when you're at the bottom part of the ladder.
What's going on here? The ball's gone. There's a bit of chit-chats in the pitch there.
No one's bothering to get it.
Oh, yes.
Michael Tiaras is giving Danny Gibani an absolute mouthful. See, Altona, they're in 5th place on 9 points. Carlton are also on 9, and Melbourne AKU playing earlier on 9. So,
yep. Oof. There was a big axe around the body by KJ Brown. Gives Souza one.
So he's taken a few kicks to the leg.
A few fouls there from Campbellfield now. 3 and 4 from Altona.
That's 5, Altona.
5 for Altona. They've got to be careful.
Just hearing that whistle, that horn in the background.
Chobani, Latini in the way. Here's Davies. He's come on, made a big impact, I believe. And it's crept in. Chobani as Viv Richards drops one in the slips in the back of the net.
Just straight at him there. And Danny Chobani won't care as long as they go in the back of the net. Let's have a look at this. He started it off. It was a lovely ball out. Davies looking to go around Velkovsky. Velkovsky uses his body well, but Davies somehow pockets it.
He harassed.
Lays it out, and Chobani, wow,
and
Viv
will be very upset with himself. Let's go to a quick ad break and be back right after that, you mad frother.
Back, ladies, Jonas Series Futsal here, round 10, second game of the evening, and it is Campbellfield versus Altona Knights, and Campbellfield just scoring a goal there, and they lead 3-0 with just under 3 minutes to go in his first half.
Yep.
And so far it's been one-way traffic at the moment, and Cambo looking to extend their lead. Ooh, it's a save by the Mad Cat. Hasn't had a lot to do. There's Danny Chobani, the last goal scorer there.
And Altona sitting 6th on the Series Futsal 2022.2 ladder. They've got 9 points, 3 wins they've got. They're -9. They head-to-head against Carlton, just sees them just under them at the moment.
Yep.
And what a deadlock. It's 3 teams locked. It's Carlton 5 in 5th. It's Altona in 6th and AKU in 7th, all on 9 points. And they are all facing, they are the underdogs in every, well, of course, AKU already lost. Altona not the favourites in this game, and Hart, they're up against Western Wolves, which I don't think they're going in as the favourites either.
I don't know.
What do you reckon?
I don't know. I reckon
could be
Carlton, where they did have a win last night in the Clubs Cup. They've
just
been unlucky, I think, this season. I think they've had very close games where results could have gone their way.
Yeah, they've been close in a few of them, haven't they?
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how they go. And Western Wolves be inconsistent this season. They lost to Melbourne AKU twice, so they've lost the series there. Ooh, it's the Mad Cat making a big save. You know, tonight they need a win. Delgado's back.
Well, they did win. They did beat Carlton 2-1 in round 3. So far 1-0 in the series for them.
And I don't know. I reckon maybe Carlton could cause an upset, depending
Can they
how
equal
fresh.
The series? Maybe.
Last night, Danny Chobani missed everything. I'm not sure whether he was trying to shoulder him there, but he's
like he stood up. I thought he was going to go into the back of the grandstand there. Nice crowd coming up here in the chunky end of the grandstand. Long throw over the top. Ooh. And Tegu Beauty almost with his hat-trick. Will he get it here in the first half, or will he have to wait to the second, or will he get it at all? A lot of being said as Edison lets it go as the Mad Cat picks it up and just do the raging ball. Edison, can he pinch? It's normally, yes, Edison normally does pinch, especially if you ask Tesla.
Big save.
A big save by the Cool Cat.
Just testing that shoulder of his.
Quick feet there by Arturo Diaz. Does well there. Does away. Diaz. Redo. Would have been an amazing goal there. And Davis was denied. Great running there by Kojo Brown to deny Davis. It was great running there. If we can get a replay of that, was fantastic. And now almost Nikolai getting the opening. Here's Chobani. He's a raging ball, and he doesn't get the opportunity. But that would have been a ridiculous goal from the Raging Bull. Let's have a look at the replay there, Michael. Put it up there, son.
Well, yes, it was,
look at the Raging Bull. He does a dance.
Absolutely said, and don't argue to Edison Panaris. Skips one tackle, laying it off, and then Chichek.
Look at Kojo Brown. Does
Just
exactly what he's meant to be doing as a player. Yep. Well done. Good running. Let's go to an ad break and be back right after the issue, Mad Frothers.
How do you prepare yourself for this tournament?
These girls have been training weekly, and we've been putting them to play against under 14 girls and under boys. I think that gives them best preparation. So when they come to these kind of tournaments and they're playing with girls the same age as them, they have that little bit of an edge.
Well done. Thank you very much. Hope you guys enjoyed the tournament, and I hope to see you guys next year.
Definitely. Go Dragons.
Hey, go Dragons!
Santos. Just a bit of move it around.
Nice done with Ibrahim, and a big shot. Oh. What a goal by Arte Ibrahim. The flying doorman with a pole driver.
Wow, Arte Ibrahim, take your hat off there. That is just one rocket. Let's have a look at this. Waiting patiently here. It's just gone, nah, you know what, I'm going to just do it on my own. Sold the dummy nicely against the Mad Dog and just went whack. And Maliaros, not much you could do there. That just hit the sweet spot.
Oh, no free kick says it's Abbott. What a mop up. Abbott, what a great play, little Abbott. Look at it, Abbott. Look at Abbott. Abbott. No way. Oh, there it is. Oh, what a way to score. Holding the ball. The bra and Whedon over the top, Buddy Abbott. It's got to be good here. And oh! Fitzroy champions.
Kojo Brown's gone down. It looked like he got stabbed in the back or something. Play's allowed to go on. Let's see how long the referee's allowed to go. Yupadupa! Oh! Berat Bezapur! And Kojo Brown, he's on the ground. He's knocked out. Let's have a look at the replay. Look, Kojo Brown goes down. Lucas Vass puts hands up, says, I didn't do anything. And you can just see Bezapur lining this up when he gets the ball. Have a look at it. He does the chamois. He can see Viv in goals. He's unaware of that going crackety pop. And bang, it's... But this is true character from the Western Wolves. If they go all the way 1-0 and keep the lead, then it's definitely true character.
Oh! No Chinema there just turned it on.
Ridiculous goal by Noah Chinema. He's just turned. He's done a massive tifteteli in the middle there and a massive toe poke.
He's done a pirouette.
Have a look at this.
It was Shandeb, laid it off. See, he's got one little turn, lovely little turn there from Avram. Sold him the candy and just went, see you later. And Vere Sam had no chance on that one.
Yeah, Ray Sam just Avram. Back to Raphael. Soto. Raphael being patient. Western Wolves. Oh, lovely ball.
Oh!
That could be one of the goals of the round, no doubt whatsoever.
Absolutely. Come off the man, come off the hour. It's the entrepreneur. It was a beautiful lofted ball over the top. Let's have a look at this. Perfectly on the chest and volleys it home. And we've got a game in our hands at 2-2. Western Wolves.
Oh, yep.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's Series Futsal Victoria here, round 10, second game between Cambo and Altona Knights. Second half has just got us underway here. And Altona Knights, Pete, down 3-0. They've got plenty of time. It's only 3 goals, but they need to get off to a good start here.
Yeah, they've got to be careful. They've got to be careful they don't cop a real quick one. As we saw in the previous game, Moreland came out in the second half and just went kaprak. And it was game over just as soon as that ball hit the back of the net. Now, Altona got to be very careful they don't concede earlier. As Enrique did the big jump over the top. HD, full stereo. Good save there by Vivian Richards. And HD, as he milked it, what's happened? No, it's a corner kick, says the referee on the near side. Costas Gatzes over the top. Enrique with a windmill.
Oh, taking a deflection.
Has it come off the Raging Bull? Arturo Diaz, we'll see from all angles. What do you make of that, Sivkarovsky?
Well, it's whatever, how it's gone in, it's gone in. Let's have a look at this. It's HD, just went over the top there. And Pimenta, probably not the way he wanted, but it's come off, and I think it's come off
it's come off
Yaya.
Yaya, yeah. Yaya's gotten a couple of shoelaces involved there.
So not the start that Altona wanted in the second half, and they're on the back foot early.
If we do get another time, yeah, let's have a look from the top camera. We want to see if we hit the shoelaces or the toenails. Oh, this is too much time.
Oh, and the wrong was scrambling down on all fours. And Altona, got to be careful here. Oh, pinched by HD. Still going. Yanni Pura coming in. Clears.
Causing a racket. Here's Yaya to make amends. 1-2. Little Messi, midget Messi trying to play it in. HD's been a menace all day. Every time he's come on, rather, he's been a menace. He's a pest.
Well, Campbellfield, mean business tonight.
Definitely means business.
Still don't think they've gone out of first gear as yet. They are trotting along nicely at 4-0. Altona just don't seem to find any answers at the moment.
4-0, and it's a carbon copy of the first game. This season, for some reason, games have gone. Oh,
big save.
Big save by Vivian. Important to keep the score low. And, HD.
Inches away.
Let's have a look at the last goal. How did it come off Yaya? We'll see the top angle. You see it here, Pimenta. He cuts loose with a left foot crackety pop. Oh, it's hit the knee.
Yeah, just off his knee.
Knee off Yaya, and it's a goal. And we'll get back into the play as we see HD try to scramble his way through.
Pretty much did a pirouette through the whole defence there as Matta now lays it off. Yeah, Chobani. Oh, thought he's going to touch that one. Chobani's still sliding in everywhere.
And Yaya had so much time. Chobani had time to recover.
And still slide again. So
unbelievable.
This is end-to-end stuff here at the moment.
Almost a comedy of errors there.
Oh, Pira there. Oh, big save from DeVrong. Pimenta.
Pimenta with a knee. Mad Cat, Cool Cat over the top. It goes out into the first tier of the grandstand there. There's Yaya to bring it in all the way to Sisse. Sisse, who's looking for the tallest guy on the pitch, Momata there.
Maybe asked a bit too much of Momata's. Chichek coming back on now, looking for his hat-trick and extend his lead at the top of the top goal scorers list.
What would the bookies be paying if for a no hat-trick or a hat-trick? They'd be paying.
Hat-trick will be $1.20, no hat-trick maybe $2.30.
Oh, almost. I reckon $1.05.
Maybe it's gone down now.
It's almost even. Oh, Yaya's taking way too long. I'm not sure.
Oh,
And
good work there.
Just passing errors by both teams at the moment. It's a bit awkward. Here's the Raging Bull almost carving him up before he's carving him up again. Chichek. You beauty looking for that hat-trick.
Maybe it's gone out to $1.20 now for his hat-trick. And no hat-trick, maybe $1.90 now.
He's got plenty of time, 18 minutes 11, so let's not give too many odds there. Because you'll be paying out all day. I reckon the money's on him getting the hat-trick, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not that there's any money here anyway. His brother, Saj Sisek, a little chip over the top to Enrique. He's doing a fine job, Sisek. He's went down last week. I reckon the first half he had 4 points.
Yeah.
But second half, not sure what happened. They didn't play to their game plan. They were very strong in the first half.
Yeah, that's right. And we did speak to Scotty Rogan afterwards, and he said that they were very good in the first half, Campbellfield, but in the second half, Fitzroy just stepped up their game and they controlled it, and Cambo just couldn't get near it.
They sort of shocked them, didn't they?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a shock.
And it's a foul there.
Edison gets a free kick, perhaps unintended, but referee on the spot, Mark Tiaras, he saw it. He said, let's blaze a glory from here.
So a set piece here. Maybe that's the way Altona can get back in it.
Mark Tiaras there, wiping the froth off the floor. Have a look at him. We still haven't seen that new froth mop or whatever. I've put it to the commission. And no one seems to know where you get a froth mop from. Can anyone tell us where you get one
Maybe
of those
one of those cleaning places, Ben?
No, they don't have that type one. You need something like it's got to have like a beach towel underneath it. Big snappity crack. A second bite of the cherry and Sisse. We'll have to find them. I don't know what they're called though. They're not squeegees. We had one. It was useless. Anyway, we'll have to get a proper one because it looks like we just pulled one out from the bathroom and wiping the courts. Anyway, nevertheless, this is the way it begins. There'll be time in history. We'll be laughing at it. Here we go. Edison plays it on. Big touch there. Does well. Edison!
Oh, trying to get outside of the foot.
Sisse does well to get Edison on the ball. 1-2 would have been delightful, but Souza couldn't play on it. As Sisse tries to find Kojo Brown. Clipped by Enrique. Corner kick. Brown to bring it in. All the way Latini lets it go on the non-preferred, and that's sailing. Sisse. That's heading all the way down to the Thomastown station. They're hard to find, aren't they, Sikorovsky?
Yeah, let's have a look. And
we're multi-skilled here. We're looking through the catalogue here.
found some, but they're not the right size.
Yeah, no, there's a few. There's a lot of bad ones out there. That's for sure. A lot of what we call inferior products, as Latini and Sisse. Sisse tries to go the clippity clap, and Mason Abdallah picks it up. Takes a big mark, big throw, Edison, and Abdallah again. Looks like their shoulders come good again. He's moving with ease now. Perhaps he's put into place now. But like all good cats, they have 9 lives, and he's back out there. Sisse tries to play it in, cut out by Souza. Bodies flying around everywhere. As Enrique, the captain, to bring it in. Lovely ball. What a ball. Enrique brings it down delightfully. And Mazen Abdallah with a spear pass to the chest of Enrique. And just couldn't get the job down. As perhaps Enrique with a trailing arm gives Sisse a bit of a clippity clap across the face. Oh, gives it back to him. This is danger play, and Sisse. They've sort of dropped the tempo, both teams, I reckon.
Maybe just Cambo know that they've got the points in the bag.
That's what they look like, Sivkarovsky, but the underneath of them is what we're looking for. Yeah, hard to find, mate. We'll find. I reckon we'll just go into one of those basketball arenas and ask them.
Just pinch one.
No, we can't do that, can we? Oh, across goal. Vivi gets it nicely. Oh, Enrique and wide.
She inches away from getting their 5th. So at the moment, they're controlling the game. Can Altona find the goal? Will we see 2 teams, Pete, goalless in the first 2 games? I don't think we've seen that in a very long time.
For the half, we had a goalless draw, didn't we? Last season, or was it this season?
2-2.
Wasn't it 0-0 between, was it Moreland and Fitzroy? I can't remember now. It was, we'd have to go back in the record books. But definitely, at this stage, both teams looking lackluster. They haven't looked like they're firing with all cylinders, but that could change in a heartbeat. As Vivi picks it up, a free kick there, and Ubidi interfering with Viv's bowling action. He's gone for those little spin bowls, and he just gets impeded, Ubidi. And ball called back, Latini with a look-away pass. And he probably wants to look away after that pass as well. As the Raging Bull, Arturo Diaz, down the line, lovely. Here's Davies, a left foot snap, and he cracked. And Davies, beautiful turn, leaves Nikolai for dead, and just goes crackety pop underneath Viv Richards. And the ball trickles in the back of the net. Sivkarovsky, talk us through. Look at this, Davies.
It's a lovely turn here. It's a futsal turn, and they're wrong there. Couldn't get down low enough, quick enough.
Should have done better, Viv. He's not having a great game. He's parried 2 so far.
And at the moment, Campbell leading 5-0.
The Silver Man, he's got the ball on the string there, and Edison won't allow him to get past. 5-0, we had 6-0 in the first game. Looks like we're going to get to 6, the way things are going. Oh, here it is as well.
Oh, off the post.
Off the post.
Game's had everything.
Davis and Arturo Diaz combining. Now Campbellfield starting to pick up the tempo now. Starting to look a little bit more dominant than they did 5 minutes ago. Although they have been no fear of losing this game. Let's make that clear. Edison runs into traffic. Raging Bull gives away possession. Well, never had possession in the first place. Latini. Edison. 1-2, lovely play. Gets intercepted by the Raging Bull. Nikolai hot on his trail. 2-3 pirouettes. Raging Bull starts again. Davies wants another one. Gets another one. No, not a chance. Nikolai that time just clips it over the top. Look for Edison. Silverware, man. Silverware lets the ball go on Edison on the non-preferred. Just wide. And the cool cat, the maddest of cats, will bring it in. Straight on is Chabani. Da Silva.
Will they get a goal is the question.
Oh, they've left it all open.
Oh!
And the silverware man just goes crackety pop.
And even Michael Latini can't believe it. And he scored from there.
And it looked like they just all stood still. Looked like the stickiness came back onto that court and they were stuck.
Just look at this. Silverman kept running. And how did he find the space? Velkovsky there. Not sure. He was remonstrating, saying it should have been maybe a free kick. But Campbellfield don't care. They've got their 6th goal and they are piling on the misery now for Altona.
Well, for the second time in this night, game 1 ended up 6-0. We've got another 6-0 scoreline.
Yep.
Will the Mad Cat keep it goalless? The time for the whammy to come through. Time for the Mozza to be put on him. What do you reckon? Is he going to hold thick? Tamburino held thick before.
I think he will. I think the Mad Cat. That's the one thing he loves is getting a clean sheet. Altona do not look like they're going to score here. Just not been their evening from the get-go. It's the Silverman now. Has that ball on a string.
Turning back the time, the Silverman man,
Oh,
Chabani. Almost opens it up, Silverman.
Oh!
Mad Cat, oh, no way. The Mad Cat, well, he still saves it, the Mad Cat.
Wow. That would have been a calamity of an error. We did put the muzzle on him there, but well, the Silverman and the Mad Cat colliding as Latini lets one go, but it's blocked into the wall.
It looks like the Silverman just thought he had it all the road there for him, and the Cool Cat just wanted to get it in the way. A bit of crosswise, no harm done on the scoreboard. And they'll live to see another moment, that's for sure. Richards over the top, no problem at all. Mad Cat thinking about a drop punt. Decides to go short here.
No Nico tonight for Altona.
No, Nikos Ignatiadis, he's having a rest. No, he's another one for the Silverman.
Oh,
what a save there by Richards.
You would have thought that was going in the back of the net, but
Vivian Richards with a save, with left foot snappity crack.
That was a big one.
And corner kick given there, Nikolai Volkovsky in the way.
I think he's at the footy, Pete.
Who's that?
Nico.
Who knows where he is?
Whoa! The Mad Cat.
The Mad Cat blazes that
Decided
glory.
to go whack. He wants to get on the score sheet.
It was so quick, we weren't sure what he kicked it with. It might have been his tail. They just went bang. As the Silverware man comes on, he's looking for that second goal. He's been dangerous today, Silverman. He's come in, he's meant business. Valkovsky couldn't keep it. Davis now on the ball. He's already looking dangerous as well. Chabani settled down the troops. Silverman finds Davis with a worm burner save there by Vivian Richards. Through the middle. Oh, it's danger time.
Oh, this time he saved it.
He went cute, chip over the top, but Richards was all the way. The medium pace ball into the middle. Sisse couldn't control it. Now Campbellfield got on the string again. Beautiful touch there by Sousa pass. Jabani!
Oh, just wide. And Chichik on the bench. He's got 7.5 minutes to get a hat trick, so will it come? Scotty Rogan, we were watching this one closely. A good turn, it squares it, but no one's home.
Tell you what, the Mad Cat's done well. He's got 7 minutes to keep the score at 0. Keep the clean sheet. Would do wonders for his ego, that's for sure.
Volkovsky there, looking for Yanni Pura there, but just a bit too long as Pimenta coming back on now.
It's a big thing, confidence. Ball goes down, Mokatsiaris on the far side. Awards a kick in to, it's Sisse there, but falls for Jabani. Yanni Pira, Nikolai Volkovsky, does he keep it in? He can't. And just like that, we've got 6.5 minutes remaining in a commanding lead, 6-0. The only difference will be if Altona can penetrate the back of the net. That's the to add one to their scoreline, that is, not their own goals, because that can happen.
The one way they could get back, you can look at Campbell on 4 fouls, so maybe take advantage of that, but not really creating enough to do so as Pimenta. Oh, good save by Durong.
At this stage, they look like they might concede more rather than kick their own, but they'd be considering now just sort of shutting shop, just at least not to leak too many more. And it looks like, without a shadow of a doubt, look like Campbellfield will get the 2-0 series lead and win the series here. Not to say that the last game's not important. It could be important on points.
Oh, Sousa. Big save.
Big save by Vivian Richards. Here's Yanni Pira. And very nearly, looked like the Mad Cat was confident enough to let that one slip through. Pass, rather. Chabani. Almost caught. Caught now. This could be the chance. Oh, the Mad Cat. The Moz has been put on the Mad Cat. And Gianni Pira with a non-preferred toe poke, chip over the top of the ear.
Just
Talk us through it.
Makes it a bit respectable, but Danny Chabani here, not sure what he was thinking here. Went to Dumya, cuts into the middle, but good tackle from Pira, and then good work there by Brown, and then Yanni just gone wrong-footed the Mad Cat. Not much he can do there.
Not much he can do. It was over the right shoulder, the injured right shoulder.
That's right. You could see he didn't even bother to raise it. He knew
He might have injured it raising, and he probably thought, I'll concede and jeopardise the clean sheet. He won't be happy with it.
No, not at all. It'll be absolutely filthy at Jabani there, just giving away a poor position.
You know that Tamburina, the Batman, the rival, you'd know that he kept the clean sheet. And, you know, keepers, they're particular. They're a different breed. You've got to think about it, Sivkorovsky. They are standing in front of bullets. These balls weigh heavier than outdoor balls.
Michael, I just sent Pimenta into next week there, and very lucky not to get a card.
He's on a yellow already.
Yeah.
And HT comes on for another spell. He's been dangerous when he's on HT.
Yeah, he's definitely given that spark they needed.
Just got to be careful here, Altona. This doesn't completely blow out. I know that they've lost the series.
If they can get another, make it respectable 6-2, 6-3. At least it looks a lot better than 6-1. Chance now.
It goes punishes, but good block there by Kojo Brown. Diaz been fantastic. Good block there by, and I think who's come on there for Altona? It's first time on the pitch. I reckon here he is. Where is he? Yeah, but
what number, Pete?
I might be confused here. All right, it's Yaya. I've been confused, sorry. No, it's not Yaya. It's a Usman. Let's have a look. Yeah, Altona play coming to the screen. Yeah, it's Kojo Brown. Sorry, I made a mistake, yes. Thought they might have had a new recruit come in.
So set piece here for Altona. Can they make it count is a question. Cisse. Just needed to lay it off there.
David Sarich will be barking at instructions. Just keep it low. That one there not on the same page. Ball's gone out. Pimenta wants to kick off HD, and Richards picks it up beautifully. And party tricks, not the time now. Kojo Brown looks tired. Big punt drop. So drop punt there, and Viv Richards says that's way too far.
So something's happened here.
Viv Daravong, that is, and it looks like it's Cisse. He might have copped one of the mid-ribs. Might be okay. Referee says play on as Richards brings it in. Here's Yaya. 6-1 the score. Yaya, he's got to be very careful, Yaya. He's on a yellow. I'll tell you, he's not far from getting another yellow. I'll tell you, he's very close. It could be the yellow. He's getting spoken to here. Let's have a look here. He's getting told, you're on a yellow. Next one, it's very lucky, I reckon. It's the last warning here from that specimen, Costas Gatsis here. A lot to say, a lot to call. HD. Some venom there.
And Chichek not going to get his hat-trick, looks like, Pete.
He's got a minute 53 on the clock. Is he back on the pitch?
Been off for quite a while now.
Maybe he's coming the last minute.
Just couldn't get a shot off. Still going.
Yeah, can't get past the Raging Bull.
And the V-Power man saying that he was going to do it. He's got a minute 40 left to go.
Campbellfield preparing for next week blockbuster against Moreland.
Oh, that's a big play.
Massive, and I'll tell you, Altona's got a huge game against Carlton as well. Both these teams, big games. Altona have got to they've got to collect their mark, got to regroup. They've got Carlton coming up, and that's a winnable game.
Definitely is, and it's basically a 6-pointer next week, both on 9.
Definitely.
Well, depending on what Carlton do in the next game against Western Wolves.
That's true too. And Campbellfield need to beat Moreland. They need to beat Fitzroy. They're playing again. Yeah, Fitzroy have won this. Did Fitzroy win the series? I think they might have won the series last week.
Well, they've only played it once, I think, isn't it?
No, they played twice, definitely.
Last time they played, it was 5-0.
5-0 to Fitzroy, wasn't it? Yeah. So they've got 2-0 series over Fitzroy. So Campbellfield have to beat Moreland to set the top 3 into disarray and to bring goal difference into account as well.
Taking a deflection.
So that's where goal difference might come into account, because if they can't sort themselves out who's beaten who in the series, then goal difference comes in. That's where it's a bit tricky. It's hard to explain, but when it gets to that stage, if it gets to that stage, it'll be clear as mud. Be clear as day, rather. Sorry, it was a
maybe we need to get a whiteboard and we can we can just write it out for everyone when that occurs.
I think that's... Oh, and looks like Edison got chopped at the knees. You Beauty's on. You Beauty's looking for that third goal.
He's got a minute to go.
And a timeout's been called. No, it's 5th foul, sorry. It's 5 fouls now.
So this maybe they can get a goal or two here, Altona.
Campbellfield giving away too many fouls, says the referee on the far side, Michael Ciaras. And as you can see, last time Moreland played Campbellfield,
Went to penalties, didn't it, I think?
went to penalties. We're just trying to bring that up now. Last time they played, it would have been in round 4. So round 4, last time they
HD
played.
now,
yeah.
can he finish? Oh, good save by DeVrong.
Campbellfield actually beats Moreland actually beat Campbellfield 5-4.
Oh, it's a good finish there.
That's a good finish.
Kojo Brown.
Good finish. Let's get a look at the replay. We're talking about stats here. And Kojo Brown, if you don't mind, gets the second for Altona.
Let's have a look at this. It's all started all the way here. It's good save by DeVrong, and then Edison Panari. Lovely ball out wide to Yanni Pira.
It was good play.
Lovely outside of foot, laying it off nicely, and there's a good finish in the end by Kojo Brown. The Mad Cat couldn't do much there.
They've rallied now, Altona, and it's good to see they could get a third. This is going to be a goal. That's a low. Just what happened there, muck around stuff.
Oh, I should have shot first time, Yanni.
I'll tell you what, would have been very interesting going into the last 27.
6-3. Yeah.
They've rallied
Respectable, respectable.
And to think it wasn't Viv Richards' best game either.
Oh,
He's parried too. So very, very interesting. Altona showing some spirit here, and Campbellfield, I think
Too little, too late.
Quan Tran watching this won't be exactly pleased with the finish here.
He might have to go to the checkbook.
You
and,
beauty, you beauty, you beauty, you beauty, you beauty,
Oh.
you beauty. Couldn't finish it off with 9 seconds remaining. He's not going to get his hat trick. He'll be happy with the 2 anyway. And that's a lovely
Panara.
finish there by Altona.
A mirrored finish of the second goal.
And you'd have to ask the question, where was this whole game,
Yeah,
Sivkorovsky?
they've left it to the last minute. I could have maybe made it at 6-4, Pete. This last one there. And
You'd have
again,
to ask the question. Look at this. Pira just
Panara
walks through
just
nicely.
went beautiful, and then Panari,
And
Mad
they
Cat.
left the Mad Cat stranded. The Mozza went on the Mad Cat hard today.
And that is it here. Cambo wrap it up 6-3 in the end.
A respectable performance there by Altona in the end. They look like they were all dead and buried at 6-0 at one stage.
It was, yeah.
They've rallied back 6-3. But big win. They do the double on the series. The first time they met, Altona won 5-4, and now they win 6-3. So Altona win this series, and Campbellfield win this series in Altona. They still remain on 9 points. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, don't go anywhere, you mad frothers. We'll have an interview very shortly. One of the Cambo members will be up here in the commentary box.
How do you prepare yourself?
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I've got Arturo Diaz from Cambo. Arturo, congratulations on the win. In the end, 6-3. It was comfortable at one stage, but Altona came back in the end. Was it just taking the foot off the pedal?
Oh, I think at the very end we're just quite tired. To be honest, we work hard for the most of the game, and yeah, I think we have to give credit to them as well that they keep fighting till the very end, scoring 3 goals. Well, yeah, actually I would say we just fall asleep in the last maybe 2 minutes,
Yeah.
but luckily we worked the at least the first half of the game.
Yeah.
We made it. Got the good advantage at least there.
Coming off a loss against Fitzroy last week, how did you guys look at this game? Was it a chance to really set things right?
Yeah, well, after last week's loss against Fitzroy, all of us were like devastated, to be honest. But that doesn't mean that we don't have to come out every week just to try to get a win. Because if there is any mathematical chance that we can still fight for it, we just say that's it. We just have to take every game as the final, win, go week by week, game by game, try to win it all, and see what happens at the end of the season.
Next week, you've got Moreland, another big game. So what do you take out of this game into the next one?
Well, to be honest, I would say the intensity that we put out for the majority of the time was quite good. Was very good intensity from us. Yeah, I would say pretty much the 43 minutes that we play out of 46, it was very good. Yeah, just keep that intensity, keep that momentum, trying to going up. That's it. Get the next test going.
Well, congratulations on the win. Good luck for next week.
Thanks,
Stay
Alex.
tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a big game, Carlton versus Western Moors, right after this. Don't go away.